Welcome back to JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Anime Review, episode number 56. This one, I get my final thoughts on Stone Ocean as a whole. I figured, though, why not end it with this one? For now, anyways, until I decide to review the live action adaptation. Thus spoke Kashmir Rohan. Stone Ocean. Very interesting particular series, particularly. I think the animation is really good. The only flack I give it is the delay between parts 1 and part 2 of these releases for these episodes. Because here's the thing. Part 1, which is the first 2 episodes I reviewed, was back in April. Those released back in December of last year. And then basically part 2 that came out to 9 freaking months later, which according to what I've heard, Netflix made a decision and Toonami was not happy with it for doing that. And here's something quite weird about this show. It was all these episodes first on Netflix, and then they aired on TV in Japan. Really? Yeah, really. I do gotta give praise for this particular one for bringing back 2 previous voice actors. They brought back Matthew Mercer as JoJo Kujo. First time since the opening episode of Golden Wind, he's basically been featured as the act character. And Patrick Stoltz as Dio Brando. Good job on that part. I'm sure probably it was in Patrick Stoltz's contract to play the character again. That or he just asked Netflix, hey, you featured Dio Brando. Can I play him again? Possibly. It could be any number of reasons why. It was interesting to include Todd Heppercorn for a dubcast. I thought that was interesting. I think Fire Pucci is one of the more interesting villains I've seen for this particular one. At least that he's not hidden for like a majority of the damn series where we finally see the damn guy. That's one thing I give this one over to Golden Wind for. Though, I do get this one flagged for something. Anastasia. By all appearances, this guy is a sheer, basically, the creator took his character design from Davito from part 5. He just took that character, just changed him a bit, and made him into Anastasia. So if you watch this from part 5 of this, hey, that's Davito. What is he doing? I thought he was dead. No, it's Anastasia, completely different character. I mean, the only difference is that he's got footprints on the front of his outfit, while the other one just has the regular outfit. Yep. Jolene herself. If you look at her, look at Trish from part 5. It's almost the same exact design. I would say same body type. Very same face. And of course, also in the case of Trish, she likes to show off her midriff. Yep. I think the only difference is between the two of them. I think she wears something like a skirt for her outfit. But Jolene doesn't. Also, she's older than Trish by 3 years. Trish, I believe, is supposed to be 15 or 16, while in the case of Jolene is 19 years old. And unlike Trish, who didn't have someone who was in love with her, Jolene did. Anastasia. It was not immediate per se. It seemed like slowly over time he basically fell in love with her. He basically fell in love with her instantly just by when he first saw her in this quick cameo appearance. And later on, he agreed to help everybody out just because he was in love with Jolene. And here's the thing. It wasn't toward the very end when he confessed his feelings for her. Yeah. And I think that in the case of him, I think she would have no problem if basically she managed to live. I think that because of the fact he actually deeply cared about her and appreciated her. And she probably was surprised and probably also very happy that he fell in love with her. I'm sure she felt the same way. But it's almost like she also had feelings for Imperial, despite he was a little boy. Though she probably saw him as a little brother, possibly. Imperial may have had a crush on her, but it's never particularly real. Hermes, they don't give her a love interest. They give her one bad guy to fight, and after he's beaten, it's her character's done. Yeah, she battles Sports Max in part 2 and does pretty much nothing afterwards. Yeah, she spends a lot of time in the hospital, and here she plays a role in this last set of episodes. Yes. It's interesting, though, a lot of the characters named after fashion designers. That's different, because previously a lot of the characters named after rock stars or songs. Here we have fashion designers. I do not know why in the world it's like that for, but it is. I think Dubcast is really good. I think Kara Buckley was an interesting choice to play Jolene. Yes, given the fact that she's very usually very happy characters that she voices, it is surprising she played this character, and she was interesting. Not only was the character she played a very beautiful woman, but she was interesting. She had a good character with her. It is quite like the one thing I do criticize, not the anime, if I criticize the manga for this. They kill her off before the end of the freaking series. And by the way, the second of the first 6 parts, where they actually kill out the main character at the end. Excuse me, the first one did this was part 1. But at least left open for a sequel. This, meanwhile, nope, reboot ran for this one. It's like they expect to reboot. And it's strange, though, that these characters never popped up again in the reboot series. Is that quite weird? Yes, it is. Yep. Not really much else to say about this one. I enjoy the episodes, what they are. Yep. Just a damn good series. It's great. I got a chance to view this series again. First time in 3 years, because the last time I talked about the series was basically back in 2019. That was 3 years ago. I think their production is, well, here's the thing. They basically did a great job with this one. I don't think anything major was skipped, per se. Not necessarily. Now, here it's quite strange, though, that this one was 1 episode shorter than the previous 2 parts. Yes, Diamond Dragon and Golden Wind were both 39 episodes apiece. Well, this was only 38 episodes. Excuse me, really? Why the heck was that? I have no idea. It's one of the most oddest things related to the series. The fact that this was actually just 1 episode shorter. So if you think about it, this is the 3rd shortest part of the entire damn series. Because the shortest is still part 1 at 9 episodes. Second one is the second shortest. I'd say this is probably the 3rd shortest. The longest part so far is still part 4. Yep. But time will tell when they will adapt parts 7 and 8. Do I think they will? They probably will, because I'm sure that Stone Ocean probably did pretty well. Heck, I own a t-shirt that's related to the series. Yes. I actually wore it for a freaking Comic-Con. Because part 2 was released in September, and I got the shirt recently, Hot Topic, so I wore it, and I got lots of compliments for wearing it. And I appreciated that. Yep. But not much else to say about the particular series. It's good. I enjoyed all the good pacing, good serialization of this one. That's one thing I always got praise about the series. It's not like one-shot episodes here and there. It's a continuous story that's a good start, and Hellos has a pretty good ending to it. Yep. But so far, I've never come across a bad ending to the series. Yeah. But that's going to be pretty much the particular review. Next episode is going to be a comic corner, okay? And then I'll do one comic corner, and I'll go ahead and do Spy X Family afterward. Okay? Thanks for you. Bye.